What up, stoners, nerds, and stoner nerds? The BeholdersBong crew here with a big welcome to part 1 of our Road to Infinity series, where we are watching and reviewing 6 Marvel Studios films in the run-up to Avengers Infinity War, coming out April 27th this year. Yeah.
Freaking Infinity War. I cannot wait for this movie.
Oh man, stoked.
Honestly, as a kid, I never thought that we'd be able to get to this point. Because when I saw Spider-Man 1 when it first came out with like little crying Tobey Maguire, I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is superhero movies. It'll never get better than this.
And now here we are with like.
And now here I am. Infinity War is about to come out, and I'm like,
Planet Hulk was in a Thor movie. We're doing a live stream of us watching every movie on Friday nights. So you can catch us on Twitch at BeholdersBong as well. This week we watched. Yeah, that's
first
right.
Of 6.
The first of the 6 movies that we're watching. Yeah. So guys, what in retrospect, after having seen the Avengers probably time and time again, what did you like, and what was like your favorite parts?
Well, obviously the action. I mean, superhero movies of past, like, I don't know, from like the 80s, 90s, maybe very early 2000s, they did have to depend on like kind of more Power Rangers, rubber suits, and green screens, and Avengers was the first time I was like, oh my god, yes, a decent live action superhero team up.
Oh wait, before I forget, speaking of things we like,
smoke one down. Burn
always.
Always. Go prior Captain America, Chris Evans, and go full torch.
Full torch.
I understood that reference.
Yeah, things we like.
So my favorite part is definitely the Hulk. Just him coming more into himself. 'Cause of course, we got a new Hulk, which made it a little confusing to begin with, but I'm glad the actor change happened.
I mean, I'm going to hop on that train with you. Mark Ruffalo was a fantastic Hulk, particularly the transformation scene.
I thought at the end when he was like, alright, I got this giant freaking beast coming at me.
Look, I know we've been exploded. Calm down.
What's the secret there, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
The secret is to always be angry.
Always be angry.
To be able to control
Never let go of your past.
Never.
It'll give you superpowers.
I still can't watch that part of the movie without like miming the punch in real life every time. This is just he just says it. He just goes.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Hold on.
So good. And that is, that was
Aha!
great.
The bruise in the apple. Chink.
So about yours there, Justin, what's your favorite part?
Favorite things about the Avengers? Oh god. Well, things. I mean, you guys probably hit a couple of them. The action definitely gets a. Speaking of the end, with Hulk specifically, I can't even speak straight. There's the moment when Thor and Hulk are fighting in the helicarrier, and Thor just gets knocked over, and he puts his hand out. So good.
Before this giant beast does.
Oh man.
I mean, he's a super buff god of strength and lightning. He's like, I've killed lots of muscular green things before.
Bilga Snipe.
Yeah, build snipes.
Also,
You don't have them?
yeah.
Scaly, big antlers.
Which leads into the other thing I liked in this movie that we haven't seen in a movie since this movie.
Security breach. It's on you.
Mr. Stark?
Phil, come in.
Phil.
I can't stay.
His first name is Agent.
Agent Coulson.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love Agent Coulson.
Agent
like this?
Coulson is so great.
You've seen him in a couple movies before this.
been in our top secret
Little
facility.
snippets,
Yeah,
he
he's-
was just kind of there.
He's your
I
agent.
don't even know
But
what it
now
does yet.
he's just fucking the badass Agent Shield.
He shows up and like he's only there to galvanize the team, but it's like still so heartbreaking.
I just can't believe Fury would do some shit like that. Take the cards out of his locker.
Right? I mean, he's
Just
Nick Fury.
Toss on the table.
You know, you gotta believe Nick Fury will play any card.
Motherfucker,
that he can.
wait. You went to his dead body. Sans person anymore. Took the cards from dead body.
No, they were in
dipped
the
them
locker.
in his own... no, they were from the locker?
Yeah, they were in
Oh,
a
that's
locker.
right. They were in a locker.
Grabbed them from the locker.
Went
took
to
them the
dead body.
Yeah.
Dipped them in said dead body blood. Put them in the nice little coat pocket. It was like they were in
Oh,
his
I
coat
found
pocket.
these.
That is not technically a lie, but that is such the douchiest way to
I mean-
manipulate someone.
So, for what it's worth, it is Nick Fury. So there is no way of knowing that he even put them in the coat pocket. It could have been a total lie.
Also, wouldn't, as a general, the American people be really pissed if they ever found out S.H.I.E.L.D. existed? Like this
They do
secret,
now.
this secret government agency
Now they
with
know.
billions of dollars. And
As a result of aliens falling out of the
As
sky,
a
that's
result
a
of this
thing.
movie, as a result of this movie, they know the world knows so much.
Superheroes in New York? Give me a break.
On the way that, so yeah, you know, Agent Coulson's a shit. I love when he died, and I love that they gave him like one little moment afterwards too. He gets stabbed in the chest, and then he has the destroyer gun, and he's just like, pff.
So that's what it does.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
great words to die by.
They are.
So that's what it does.
So what is? Yeah. So biggest issues with the Avengers at all?
Issues.
So, this all seems horrible.
Biggest. Here are some of the things that I've ranted about.
Oh geez. Here
One.
we go.
Why is Nick Fury able to simply grab the Tesseract?
Oh right.
An Infinity Stone that I thought in Guardians of the Galaxy they had to hold hands and be of pure heart or some, plot armor bullshit.
Plot stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
But Nick
actually,
Fury's just like, motherfucker, I have gloves. I can touch anything.
Gloves.
I'm so excited because I can answer this. All right. So the part he's talking about is at the very beginning where Loki
The
shows up.
laboratory.
Right. Loki shows up at the laboratory. He does the whole. He does this thing. And then, yeah. So you brought up a good point though. In Guardians of the Galaxy, it took the whole team, one of which had to have been more than human, for them to even hold on to one Infinity Stone.
Oh yeah, a half Celestial has to team up with like a space raccoon and other alien races and hold hands. But Nick Fury's like, I have gloves.
To hold on to a specific stone though, the Power Stone.
Yep, purple one's Power Stone.
So, and we'll get there in a bit, but there's like the different stones, Power Stones, Space Stones, so I'm going to make the argument that the Power Stone's too much for someone to hold on to. And that the Space Stone simply makes portals. And
Okay.
that the Scepter wasn't even
Okay,
supposed to be
okay.
an Infinity Stone until later, but we'll talk about that in another video.
I didn't quite like about the movies. One would definitely be Captain's suit.
The rubber helmet.
The rubber, yeah.
Oh, the rubber helmet.
And they got huge rubber shoulder pads and stuff. Like, the dude's already big enough. You don't need to give him a huge rubber shoulder pad.
Why'd you have to give him like a lady's blazer,
Yeah,
like
like-
on top of that?
Like this scene.
But there was also that scene in the on the way to the helicarrier. Coulson and Cap are in the Quinjet, and Coulson mentions he's one, a crazy Captain America fanboy, and two,
He's right.
he designed Captain America's costume. So, you remember Coulson? He's like cheesy nerdy guy.
You're one of my heroes.
Yep.
Hope you don't mind.
Right.
Captain's suit.
If anyone ever told you this,
I watched you while you were sleeping.
yeah, you'd probably be weirded out too.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the face.
A bit.
So, things we're going to look forward to?
Yeah.
After this movie.
So after this movie, create connections to the
Gosh.
greater Marvel universe. Any questions you guys
They
have for
barely
Giant Nerds?
hint at the main villain, we finally get to see him
Right.
right at the end.
Right.
You get to see his eyes, and you're like, what the hell is this fool?
And he's all like in prosthetics and not CG like he looks in other movies. It looks very different. It's very different. But that was the moment when we all knew.
Cachet, sir.
That's the I guess
That moment
our
in-
bowl is cashed.
Hmm?
To challenge them is to court death.
All right. So, connections to the greater Marvel universe.
Connections to the greater Marvel universe.
Starting with now, we got Thanos. And then at the very end, they were all eating shawarma together. Like, they finally have the camaraderie. The camaraderie's been there.
Yes.
The A on the tower, so they got their tower set.
Oh, man. Avengers Tower. To never show up in any Defenders show ever. So, any other... Agent Coulson. Connections to the greater Marvel universe. He brought us the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show as well.
Get into it if you haven't seen it.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing.
I haven't seen it.
See?
Huge spoiler. Agent Coulson, not dead.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Yep. So you have to watch the movie. You have to watch the show. You learn in episode 1.
Yeah.
And he's just a great actor.
Yeah. Episode 1, you have Coulson, and he's walking around and doing stuff, and he's not dead. And
you wonder why the whole time, and they hint truths and stuff at it, because it's what they do. It's awesome TV shows.
I didn't actually die. Clones.
Yeah. Nice.
Alien DNAs and stuffs and...
Oh, man. Alien
Watch the
DNAs
show.
and
You like
stuff.
this? I didn't even know I was alive.
Wow. That's things that only happen when I didn't even know that I was alive.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's a good place to wrap it up there. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Wrap up.
Ended on
Yeah,
that
we're gonna
terrible
peep.
last joke.
yeah. Well, it's not like we had a good last joke. So yeah, thanks for joining us. This is going to be. I'm saying way too much. We are going to keep posting these videos on YouTube on this channel right here. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. If you want to get more of us smoking weed and nerding out and doing other stuff, catch us Saturdays at 6:30 on Twitch. Twitch link will be below as well. That is where we play Dungeons and Dragons and smoke a bunch of weed on our show, Chronic and Chimeras. Coming back with season 2, sometime. You'll see it on the channel. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for joining us. We will see you some other time.
Season 2 begins. Catch us later.
Yeah!